our Sip and Spill podcast. I'm Nikki.
And I'm Josie.
And we're the Down South Divas. So tonight we have a special guest, and his name is DJ Huskey.
What up? It's DJ Huskey, man. All social media, get him Husky, GETEMHUSKY. Follow me on all them TikTok, Instagram, all that, Facebook, YouTube, etc., etc. G County legend, pretty much. Okay. Literally. Social media personality, father, and yeah.
Okay, Husky. So we have been getting a lot of feedback on wanting a male's perspective with some of the topics that we talk about. So today we're just gonna get into it.
Okay,
so
let's do it.
you know, I'm getting close to 50, and dating is a little weird. I'm in a committed relationship. So
let's
we're
go.
We're
So
gonna talk about
I don't
dating.
see a ring on your finger. So I mean, are you married?
No, I'm not married, but I am in a relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not married, though.
And you?
I'm not married.
Okay. Are you in a relationship?
I'm in a relationship.
Okay. So we're all kind of in the same category.
Shout out to Black Love, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so there's so many people on social media that is talking about this whole dating. And mind you, we were just, I don't know how long you've been in a relationship, but we just kind of got into some committed type relationships lately, and we were in that pool of how things are going. One of the biggest topics is going out on dates with males, and if they don't have the money, if they don't have the finances to go out on a date, should they not go out on a date? Or should they find things or dates that can do that is limited? Or should they expect their mate or their new, whoever they're dating, to pay? So just kind of want to get an idea from y'all what y'all think about that.
Well, I think you should date within your tax bracket. That's number one. Number two, I think the problem is that a lot of dudes, they trick themselves out of position, trying to do too much, trying to impress the woman instead of being themselves. Everybody needs to understand. The first date is the interview anyway. I don't even know if I'm gonna like. Can I cuss? I don't know if I'm gonna like your ass like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think so that you won't get upset because you wasted set amount of dollars.
Right.
I think you should, the first date, you should, I do believe that if a man asks a woman on a date, he definitely should foot the bill on the first date, wherever he decides to take
I agree with that.
But I don't think that you should go and do these extravagant 5-star restaurants and go do this extra stuff on the first date when you're just trying to get to know someone. So I think you should take someone somewhere where you could do just that. I always suggest a coffee shop. Take her to the coffee shop and have a conversation with her, because you're gonna really see if you vibe. And if you can sit there and just have a conversation and get to know, you gonna know if you like a person out within 15 minutes of that conversation. And then if y'all hit it off, then you can take it to a restaurant or wherever. I just feel like men need to be way more creative than just, okay, we're gonna go out to eat. Okay, we're gonna go to the movies. Right. Okay, I'm gonna take it to the club. Okay, that's. I mean.
So initially, you just feel like that initial date, it should just be more like just getting to know each other in the coffee shop.
Absolutely.
Something, where you can talk.
Absolutely.
So
I like that though.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
But tell me this: how do you meet? You saying like within your tax bracket, but I mean, I come across all different types of people from up and down. So how would I know that was my tax bracket? And when somebody's feeling me or I'm feeling them, and that
you gonna find out at that coffee shop.
Yeah, you gonna find out. Because y'all gonna ask, well, so what do you do for a living? Like, you gonna ask that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So again, I don't think that you should come to the men anyway. I don't think you should come to the table doing a whole bunch of extra stuff until y'all actually lock in. Now, once y'all lock in like that, then you can do the extra extravagant stuff within your tax bracket, okay? Within your tax bracket. If you can't afford Ruth Chris, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Don't start me out on Ruth Chris and then take me to Red Lobster.
And that's the thing. Like, however you start, you got to finish. Yeah. You can't fall back. And if you was giving flowers from day one, you got to keep giving flowers. So if you was doing cheddars and then you just gradually move up to that because sometimes people may start off at a certain type of salary, and then as the years go on, they build, and it should get better once your salary builds or whatnot. And also, I think you should pay attention to the type of woman that you're dating. I think that if don't date, have confidence for sure. Right. But if this woman literally is on social media telling you she don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory and you know that's all you can afford, why are you wasting both of y'all time or not? Go where you are welcome.
So
go
do a little research before.
Yes, go.
So it's interesting that you say that. So like I said, I'm getting close to 50 now, but in my late 20s when I was doing a lot of dating, I wasn't in a committed relationship. For some reason, even if I met somebody at the club, I had guys, they were straight up with me. And that's when I started becoming, just upfront. They would ask me, like, so what do you do for a living? While we're standing at the bar. That's crazy. Like, you just, open?
Yeah, at the club, I don't care about all that.
Well, I don't know. It's happened to me several times. Yeah. Has it ever happened to you?
What I do for a living in the club?
That's happened to me several times. At the bar in my late 20s. No. I don't know what was happening back then, but definitely. But then I did find myself dating a lot of guys who was outside, trying to date outside of their means. We would go to dinner. They take me to this nice 5-star restaurant. Oh, you can get whatever you want. Now I done ordered a bottle of whatever. Oh, wow. And if I didn't like it and I drank, because one thing that I don't like is someone that feels that they can try to buy you.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a problem with that. Yeah. Don't automatically think that's the type of person I am.
Yeah.
The coffee shop would have been great. Like, let's talk about this. Let's, see where I am, even if I want to pursue a longer date. Or we can discuss if this is just hanging out because I'm bored. Or, whatever the case may be. But, yeah, I definitely have people asking about, what did I do for a living? And then trying to get you to buy everything under the sun. And the next thing you know, they started falling off because they couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
Don't keep up a facade if that's not what you're able to. Like,
oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. You should never leave with money. You should always leave with your personality and leave with who you are.
Absolutely.
Because that's what's going to win. That's what's going to win I don't want to say every woman, but
no, it's not.
Most women, that's what's going to win them.
That's what's going to win someone that you want to keep.
Yeah.
But in social media, what has been discussed lately has not been that. Like you said, the whole Cheesecake Factory and women like going off about these first dates, and I can't believe literally while they're on the date talking about it and recording. Yeah. Like this dating.
It's getting a little crazy. Yeah, it's getting a little ghetto out here.
This is crazy.
Man, you know what? My whole thing is too. I tell men, and again, because I'm guilty of doing it years ago too as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit up here and act like I just haven't done it. But as you grow and evolve,
and I just think you're being a gentleman. Because sometimes a man want to just like that first day, like I got to, make sure I show up for her.
Well, I just think that when women get online and they get to spewing about their preferences and what they like and what they don't like, men don't need to get online making these long think pieces of going back and forth with these women about their preferences. If that's her preference, she just did you a favor. She told you who she was. Why are you upset? Are you upset because this is the type of woman that you like and they don't want you? Why are you upset? Like, if that's not... Here's the thing. There is for every woman who says that they don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory, they don't want to go to Cheddar's on the first date, they don't want to go on a coffee shop date. There are 15 other women within a 50-mile radius of wherever you stay that will be willing to go on a coffee date, willing to go walk on the beach, go sit at the park and talk to you, go to Cheesecake Factory here, go to the dollar store, go to church.
Go to the park.
You know what I mean? So
anything.
Yeah, so go where you're welcome.
Just
and go
not
where
to
you're
your place. I don't want to go to your place.
Oh yeah, please don't do that.
Please don't do that.
There was one guy, when I was back here in a dating pool. It was so weird because we maybe had maybe 2 conversations after I met him, and he wanted me to go to his place. Hey. I guess he wanted to show off his place because he stayed in a high rise.
So he wanted to get robbed, ain't it?
I don't know. But I'm I thought that was so weird.
But that happens a lot.
Yeah, but if you invite a woman that you just met to your house, clearly you square, you want to get robbed. That's what you want to do. You want to get robbed.
Yeah. They just don't know any better because that does happen.
Yeah, I'm not inviting nobody I just met to my safe haven. I'm not doing that.
And I don't know you, so I'm weird. Why you want me to your place?
That's a red flag. We talked about red flags before. That's a red flag.
But I think coming from a strip club background too, I've seen a lot of stuff, so I know a lot of women that line you up. They'll line you up. If you're doing stuff like that, they'll definitely line you up. For sure.
I can imagine. So if we're doing it, let's talk about now going into a committed relationship and not marriage, but, and I don't want to say shacking up because people do it all the time, but if you're not ready to get married and you do decide to live together, what are y'all thoughts about this whole 50-50?
Well, I think you should do what works for your household. I think you should do what works for your relationship and your household. This is why again, going back to the first date thing, these are conversations that need to be had before y'all lock in, so there is no surprises, so you can know what to expect. Everybody need to set their boundaries and set their expectations on the first date. On the first date, everybody need to set their boundaries and set their expectations up front. Women too. If you know that you expect a man to pay the bulk of the bills, say that, so this way he can know what to expect and it ain't no surprises. But I mean, as far as the whole who should pay this and who should pay that, man, look, if both of y'all making $60,000 a year, probably would be best if maybe y'all split everything down the middle. But here's the thing though, if y'all gonna split everything down the middle, that don't mean just finances too. That means that you need to do housework too, nigga.
Yes,
yeah.
I agree.
If she cook, you need to wash the dishes. If she's going to work and you off and it's clothes in the house that need to be washed, go wash the clothes. I think that's why this whole 50-50 conversation gets messed up at, because everybody we want to talk about splitting bills, and I think y'all are okay with that, but then it's the household responsibilities that y'all, because I don't think y'all expect to split bills with somebody and then still have to come home and cook, clean up, and then
which
you
is
gotta
catering to you, but I'm just saying, like, dang, you want me to do X, Y, and Z like they used to do back in the days for men, but now.
But the men worked back then and the women stayed.
Yeah, I say, but we
so times have definitely changed.
But now we definitely.
But I don't. Now again, if you can pay 100% of the bills, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? If you got it in your tax bracket and your salary to do so, cool. Here's the thing. Taking care of a woman is way more than financial. That's what we get this stuff misconstrued that everybody thinks that taking care of a woman is financial. And a lot of dudes think just because they can financially take care of a woman 100% that they can neglect her emotionally and they can neglect her spiritually.
Right.
You gotta
you definitely touched on something because because that.
So we need to sit to that for real.
Yeah, let's definitely
emotionally, safety, security, all of that.
Yeah, because some dudes, unfortunately, they believe that just I take care of everything, so they give me a pass to do whatever the hell I want to do. I can talk to you the way I want to talk to you. I don't have to show up for you emotionally. I don't have to love on you. I can go out here and do what I want to do. I can go out here and just go all in everybody and bring it back home to you. And that's not how it works.
And I don't have to lift a finger at home. But that's the whole controlling nature, because if you truly aren't a controlling person and you truly love your mate, you would not have those type of expectations. Yeah. So that's when they got to sit back and look at self and be like, who am I? What do I want? And am I being honest to not only myself, but to her? Yeah.
I also think, too, if you are going to pay 100% of the bills, I think you need to put your woman in a position to where she can boss up, too. So I feel like you should invest in your woman, too. I heavily believe in that. Regardless of if we decide to do 50-50 or if I'm paying maybe 60% and she's doing the rest or however what the arrangement is. I feel like if your woman has like something that she's good at or she has a goal or whatever, I'm investing my woman no matter what. You know what I mean? Like
that's good. I agree. But I do feel like that goes both ways.
Yeah.
It's definitely the same, that you want to make sure like I said, when we were younger, we're putting into each other for growth, right? Because we're not where we want to be in life in our 20s. And as we grow, we should be in better positions, right? Yeah. So for the male and for the female, I do feel that we both should be supporting them. Like if he's supporting me during this time through school or whatever the case may be, maybe it's my time. Maybe it's a hobby that he's wanted to do. Yeah. And I'm gonna sit back, support the household, whether it's financially or house chores or whatever the case may be, or even with the family, taking care of the kids. Like, hey, I got this now. You had me. You got to have each other's back. And if you're not willing to put in mutually, and everybody should be truly doing 50-50.
Absolutely, yeah.
If you have a team, well, not even just financially,
right.
it need to be 50-50, really need to be 100-100. I'm going to give you 100% of me, and I expect 100% back. Because, I mean, how else are you going to grow together in a loving relationship?
Yeah,
you know?
Because I think everybody's looking for a savior, not looking for a helpmate.
That is. I mean, because like you said, this economy. This economy is not looking good right now. But yeah, I'm happy you did say that, because I don't. And it's interesting because you're 40 now, right?
Yeah, I just turned 40 in June.
Okay, the big 40
club.
You know, but there are a lot of men that are your age or older that don't see it like that, Husky. So I don't know if this has just been.
You read my comments, so
you do have a lot of controversial talks that you have on your page, and that's one of the main reasons why we even invited you here. But as far as your maturity with relationships, I definitely respect that, and I think you probably been through a lot and seen a lot.
Yeah, I have. I mean, I ain't always been. You've known me since I was young, so you seen my evolution. Like, I was a monster out here when I was young.
But it's growth. You learned.
And I hate even some of my older content from long time ago. Like, if I go back and I look at that stuff, I hate some of the stuff that I put out there. I hate it. Like some of the stuff that I said.
Husky
I wish
was off the chain.
It got me to where I am now. It's cool, but I hate that I said so. I was like, God dang, that was so stupid.
But you know what? Because that's how you felt at the time. You know, that's how you felt at the time, and you didn't have the experiences behind you either, and you didn't get to not only have your own personal, but you didn't see others. And that's something that we do talk about here. Just know everything isn't just about what our own personal experience. It's what we see in families, what we see on social media. Yeah. It's just what we see going on around us that we're able to even comment on. Yeah. And to see certain people's perspectives, I mean, it's cool. Like we were talking before, like coming together as one. We are all separate people. And when you come into a relationship, that is two people trying to come together and figure it out together. So there's nothing that's going to be perfect. Yeah. But I love the coffee shop idea. I actually used to say that, hey, let's go grab coffee. Because, too, I don't want to be seen out with just random people. Yeah. Like, let's do a little coffee shop, see where you are, because I need to know you're not crazy.
Yeah, and also, too, like, man, social media done watered everything down. Like, people don't even know how to sit down and have a conversation anymore. Like nobody knows how to talk anymore. Everybody want to just do the DM thing or do the text thing, and I'm just it's just not that don't do it for me. Like I actually like to talk on. That's how your mouthpiece got strong back again. You had to spend all them hours talking on the phone. You know what I mean? Again, sitting down and getting to know somebody and getting to ask these questions up front. That's gonna let you know if you really like that person enough to want to keep kicking it with them and eventually lock in. Hell, me and Bay first date was literally we went to this. I took it to this. It was like a coffee wine shop up the street from my house on Memorial or whatever, and we sat there for the whole 2 hours and chopped it up.
That's good. Yeah, you had good conversation, and you weren't worried about this $250 tab that's about to come out.
Yeah, wasn't tripping on that.
Because it's not even if you don't have the money. Yeah. Even if you have the money, you're spending this on a stranger, and you don't even know where this is going to go afterwards. So I could get that. Yeah. But I also feel that once you're in a relationship, that females, I think we should be picking up the tab sometime too. It's kind of.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like not me. Like I want some because when I'm in love, I'm in love. When I'm locked in, I'm locked in. So I'm spoiling you. I'm doing like anything that I can do. I'm very generous when I'm in love, but I also respect that same energy in return too. Like if I'm spoiling you, I want you to spoil me back too. And again, it don't have to be material stuff. It could be cooking for me and bringing me my plate. It could be again, I want you to be my piece. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole bunch of stuff that I want you to make me feel special on. Just like again, I'm not this really again. My evolution has been crazy because I used to think Valentine's Day was like, what? Well, really? Like this is but again, like if this is what look, babe, if this was gonna make you feel that much extra love, then cool. Like we can do the Valentine's. Okay, cool. Like we can do that.
Valentine's Day is around the corner.
Valentine's Day right
around the corner. So babe might be getting engaged.
Ooh.
Somebody might be a ring coming out soon.
Oh yeah, somebody. I don't know. Hey man. Hey.
Why I thought you were saying you.
I thought you were like, oh, okay.
So I was like, engaged? Hell no.
Hell no. Look, it's like the ink just dried on divorce. What do you mean?
Oh, man.
So, no. So, why aren't men attentive to, like, our needs? You know, we just want them to pay attention, you know. And it's not just financial. It can be something, just little things, you know. Why do I don't want to have to tell you. I want you to know, you know. And you know by just knowing me, you know, like through time. So, babe, why you ain't pick up on that?
Yeah. Why aren't they attentive? I mean, that's a case by case scenario. I can't answer that question for everybody. I think some dudes just is comfortable. Some just they're comfortable and complacent. When it comes down to the whole, so you feel like you shouldn't have to ask, basically, right?
Yeah, I just some things. Like if you know me and you know I've said certain things, not saying that I've been nagging about things, but I've mentioned certain things. I don't want to have to just come straight up and ask you.
Yeah.
If you know that there's a need there, why don't you address that need? Why do you just ignore it?
So there's two things. The first thing is men are not mind readers, respectfully, right? We're not mind readers. However, we're not mind readers, but once a woman tells you, yo, I like this,
Right.
This gets on my nerves, this pisses me off. Once she tells you that, then at that point, she shouldn't have to ask. She done already told you already.
Right.
We and most people that's watching this is over the age of 30, over the age of 35.
Right.
A woman really should not have to. It's the same thing like I give probably spoke on this before. Your mama used to always tell you, yo, I shouldn't have to tell you to wash this. You know you're supposed to wash the dishes.
Right.
You know you're supposed to vacuum the floor.
Right.
You know you're supposed to take the trash out. She done told you that time. Okay, so if this woman's sitting up here telling you, yo, I don't like it when you do this, why the fuck you keep doing it?
Why do you keep doing it?
Yo,
oh my goodness.
I like flowers. She told you I like flowers. Matter of fact, she was specific.
Right.
She said
on the type of
she
flower.
said I like tulips. If she say she like tulips, why you bringing the dandelions? When she told you she like tulips.
Yeah.
So I always tell dudes that again, I see both sides of it. I do feel like once y'all communicate certain things to a dude, you really shouldn't have to ask. And I also feel like if a dude really feeling you like that, or he love, especially when y'all locked in. Let's just when y'all locked in.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Once you locked in, you know the gas needle was empty. Go put some gas in her car.
Oh,
why you letting her pump her own gas? You know she don't like to touch those. Really, a woman shouldn't have to be touching no doors anyway. That really bothers me.
Okay.
That bothers me, man. My girl tried to open her door. What you doing?
Yeah,
like you know your woman don't like to touch the door, so don't open the door for her. You know your woman like a certain type of food, so why you taking her here when you know she don't like that? You know if your woman say she's frustrated, man, I'm frustrated because this and this is stressing me out, or man, I don't know, something's going on with the car, blah 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 blah. Take the car to the shop, nigga, to go get the car checked.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Isn't the time to add an additional stress too.
Yeah,
they do that as well.
Yeah,
add something else extra on, and it's like, I just
Mhm.
told you my day has been.
But he didn't pick that up, and so now I have to really tell you. So can you go do this? No,
Right. So I'm gonna show y'all something. This is a list that I got on my phone. Right.
Okay.
All this list is things that is specifically pertaining to my woman, starting with her date of birth.
Wow, and he has
starting with her date of birth.
Is this in your notes? Your notes, so you
starting with her date of birth.
Do you have like reminders and stuff too? Like
yes, I do.
Okay, this is so cute.
Going from her date of birth to the store, the type of grocery store she likes to shop at, the type of flowers she like, her favorite color, she likes hats, her favorite candy, her favorite snacks, her favorite ice cream, her favorite restaurant,
PSA,
her favorite cartoon.
Take notes.
Gentlemen, her favorite candles at Bath and Body Works.
Yeah.
Her shoe size, her heel size, her boot size, her top size, her bottom size. Her favorite songs, the songs she wanted her wedding.
Hold on. We gotta stop this right here. This is a man that is intentional. This is a man that loves his woman.
Yes.
And it took time for you to get there.
For sure, yeah, man. But, it took growth for that.
This is 100% where our question: why don't they attend to your needs? Why don't they? Because they're not interested. They're not interested. This is your red flag not to marry this MFer because they're not interested. They're not paying attention to you. When a man loves you, and if a woman loves you, they're gonna take notes, whether it's written notes or it's mental notes. They're gonna know all this.
Yeah, because me, like, I want to get because the thing is, again, I came up around a lot of stuff, and I came up around a lot of pimping too. And the thing, and I use certain aspects. I take like a lot of aspects of things that I saw in my life from like watching my brother in the streets, my dad being a businessman, being around pimping in the strip club and all that stuff. I can take all these aspects and I can apply it to my life. And one of the things from a pimp standpoint, again, I'm not just like on a disrespectful stuff, but just on the one thing on a pimp standpoint that men should use while dating is once you get the head, everything else gonna follow. Sometimes you gotta pump your brakes. The draw's gonna be there, bro. It's gonna be there. But I want to get inside your mind. That's what I want to do. I want to get inside your brain. I want to know everything that goes on in your head. Because if I can know everything that goes on in your head, then everything else is gonna follow after that.
And that be my biggest thing. I've always said, I mean, you know, as far as my relationship, I just say, just know me. Know me for me. Like, you should know me. You know, and I do express, you know, the things that I inquire or want, you know, want in life as far as the relationship goes. But I just feel like at a certain point of time, we've been here, been there, and you still don't know. Like, you should know by now. If you don't know me by now,
and that's the and that's always been we gotta break some of these stigmas as black men too. Like, even with the whole a woman should cook, clean, and shut the fuck up. You want your woman to shut up? You don't want your woman to talk? Because if she's not talking, then she's not communicating how she feel. And when y'all not communicating how y'all feel, then y'all get resentful. And when y'all get resentful, y'all get to doing petty shit.
Yes.
And then it's gonna be chaos in the house. And one thing I don't want is chaos in my house.
I
don't want chaos in my house. So I would rather, even if it does come off like you're nagging, I would rather you nag. At least I know how you feel at the end of the day, because if there's a problem, I'm a fixer too. So if there's a problem, I want to fix it, because I don't want to go 4-5 days and doing this whole silent treatment, and this whole tit for tat thing. Like, what are we, teenagers? Like, we're not gonna be doing all this tit for tat stuff.
I feel like you don't have to nag if people listen.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes things may fall by the wayside for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But
nobody's
again,
perfect, so I get that.
But some dudes feel like a woman just basic in a calm tone saying how she feel. Some dudes feel like y'all should not do that, and y'all should be able to do that. Your woman should be able to express how, because she's either gonna express how she feel to you, or she gonna express how she feel to that other nigga.
Right, because you know, women, I mean, not that I'm a cheater or nothing, but I think when women do cheat, it's because it's emotional. Somebody is listening to that woman that needed it home. A lot of women that I do know that have cheated is because of the fact that, you know, that's the one that's like emotionally supporting me, that I need, that I'm not getting it home, you know.
And I mean, like I said, it's I've seen both sides of it too, because some women just cheat because they ain't shit, and I've seen it.
I mean, it's
like some women can have a dude.
This day and age,
I don't know what's going on with this.
I mean, I've seen some older women too that just real life ain't shit. Like, real life, they can have a man that's giving them the stars, the moon, and doing everything, checking off everything on their list, and they still want to go and have them something on the side, or they still want to go play. And that's one thing I'm big on too. Like, man, if somebody giving you their all, why you playing with this person, man? Like, that's my thing. Like, and I'm Gemini too. I'm a little crazy. I'm a little
unless so in their relationship, they must got that understanding, because maybe, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if they got that understanding, then hey, you know what I'm saying? But
then that means it wouldn't be an issue for them doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so we don't know
it's
that.
not no problem. But
this is true.
But for, like, on both sides, like, cheating is not a mistake. Like, let's keep it funky. Cheating ain't a mistake, man. Cheating is a choice. You had to
definitely
at
choice.
Some point you thought whether you just had a one night stand with that person, you sat there and had a thought in your mind. You had time to think about what you was gonna do with this person, And again, like if you know you're not gonna be faithful to your person or whatever the case may be, then just get out the relationship.
I agree.
Like let's not even wait. And it's too much stuff going on out here, man. They got all kind of STDs. You got names for at this point. Like you seen and you work. Are both y'all in the medical field?
Yes.
Yeah, like so y'all know what's going on out here, man. Like why? And on top of that, now let's taking the STDs out the way. We want to talk about another STD, and it's a spiritually transmitted disease. You don't know what these people be having on them spiritually. You don't know what kind of energy these people have on them, and then you land with this person, and you bringing that back home to your mate.
That is so true. I had one of our friends. She used to talk about how when she was dating this one guy, how it just seemed like her whole life was just like a big black cloud. And once they finally stopped dating and he left, it's just like everything just left with him.
Yep.
I mean, he had a lot of mental health issues that was going on that of course she didn't know about when she was dating, but when he left, I mean, she was just like, it was like a breath of fresh air, and she didn't even know that she was being suffocated by that until it left. I mean, you don't know, like you said, there's people that the Bible speaks of witchcraft and everything. So you don't know what people are doing, you know, on the side, or what their thoughts are, or where they are, you know, spiritually at all.
But going back to your original question though, I think a lot of that stuff stems from how these dudes is raised too. You gotta remember, some of these dudes ain't never had a daddy in their household.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So they ain't had, and if they did have a daddy in the household, they daddy didn't really know how to treat their mama right either. You know what I'm saying? So, or maybe they had their daddy, but their dad didn't have anyone to teach him how to properly love a woman either. So he was just learning as they go. So I think the way we can stop a lot of these things from happening when people are dating or when people are in a relationship is we, as black dads, we got to learn how to be better fathers to our son and teach them a little better. Because
100%.
Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, when I was coming up, it was like if you wasn't sleeping with multiple women, you was a square.
Wasn't cool.
You know what I mean? And unfortunately, I lost my virginity because, again, like it wasn't cool to be a virgin. And then once I lost my virginity, you know, because I really was a lover boy at first.
It was on, you know what I'm saying?
And I used to love to be in love, and I used to get messed with a lot because, oh nigga, you in
love again.
Yeah, and then you know, and then of course the young Husky, the TMI days or whatever, you get on the road and you see stuff, and then you fall into the whole group thing, and then you start doing the club thing, and you think sleeping with all these women is fulfilling you, when it's not fulfilling you at all. So
it's so funny you said that, because I know when I was a virgin, I can say. It took me a long time, you know, before I actually had sex. And when I had it, before I had it, I used to tell people, "Oh no, I'm sexually active," because that was a cool thing.
It wasn't. It wasn't
I
cool
really
to
did
be
not
a
have
virgin.
sex with nobody until, like I said, I don't want to say when, but yes, I was just like was not having sex. It's just like I was just saying. Then I thought about it as I got older. I'm like, man, that was cool just to be a virgin. Like, what the hell? That's cool. What was I thinking about?
Yeah, we gotta teach our sons, man. It's not like, man, you ain't got to be laying down with all these different women and sleep with all these women, and you don't have to. You don't have to do that.
That's the same too for the females, though.
Yeah.
The women that weren't raised with a father, sometimes they're looking for like a father figure, or they have different mindset of how a relationship should be. So it can go both ways, you know, with that. Unfortunately,
that can be it's a whole other topic, because
that's a touch subject.
Yeah, it is testy, because I mean, I know, like, you know, like you said, just men not having fathers. I mean, to me, I would think that would want them to change. You know, that will make them want to, like, do better and show, because I didn't have X, Y, and Z. So, especially for your sons and your daughters, you know. Yeah. You know how it felt, so why you not there, you know?
Yeah,
so it's a whole other topic.
Good thing for me is, you know, I of course, you know, my parents were married like 44. I think they actually just celebrated their 44th anniversary, I believe, last week.
Okay.
Shout out to them.
Shout out.
Yeah, so I came up in a household watching my dad, you know, go to work 18 hours and still, you know, love on my mom.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I was lucky enough to come up in that type of environment where I could actually see my dad loving my mom, and I think that's what we need to promote more. We need to promote more,
yes.
let's bro, just find somebody and just sit down,
somebody,
man. Now, if you out there and you doing your thing, cool. But even at a certain age, like at some point, man, like you almost 50 and you still out here.
You're still on the streets
doing that. Come on, man.
I agree doing that. I don't know.
You don't need Niagara in a minute, bro. Like that's another thing too. Even on the health topic, we'll touch on that later too.
These men popping Viagra about to have a heart attack.
I mean, if that's
still can.
I mean, there's natural ways to fix that. we'll like I said, we'll get into that.
You definitely stop with the high cholesterol foods.
Yeah. For sure.
Let's start with that.
Beetroot, pomegranate, and watermelon. Okay.
No watermelon if you're pre-diabetic, though. So.
Yep.
No, but seriously, I mean, even we were talking about like people who expect from women who expect from guys who don't even have their shit together right now. They don't have their shit together, but they don't want to go to Cheddar's. They don't want to go.
Talking about the women?
The women.
I
think that expectation too, that kind of goes back to what Husky said. You need to date within your tax bracket. And it sounds bad, but it doesn't always have to be bad, because there's good people in every tax bracket. There is someone out there for you. And just because this person's in a higher tax bracket doesn't mean that you're going to get the love and the respect from them either. Yeah. So,
I mean, I get it, because that's why, like, if you're a celebrity, that's, or just people that's like millionaires, I want to say, why you see them all date within each other? Because they all in a certain I mean, every once in a while they got a little trick with them, or a little stripper they married. Shout out to who.
I'm dead.
But I mean, it's just at the same time, they all. I'm like, damn, that was your homeboy girlfriend. But I get it, because they all like in the same little social circle,
passing each other around.
Yes, because they want to stay within the means, And every once in a while, it's like a little what you call it, show with a little hooker, Juliet. What's her name?
You're not talking about P Valley, huh?
No, I'm talking about the girl that she was picked up, Julia Roberts, Pretty Woman. That some women think that. They think they're gonna have this Prince Charming gonna take them off the streets and take care of them, and they don't have to be in the streets no more, and they can just,
Well, that goes into a whole other.
I'm just saying, some women feel that way.
Wait a minute,
they want that happily ever after, and want to be saved.
Let's talk about that for a minute. Not even just want to be saved. There are so. That's a whole other topic. I just think about how, and I don't know how it is with other households, but being a black woman raised by a strong black woman, and a strong black man, they were always like, be independent, be this, be that. Like, you have to have this independence, and that's when you end up with this hard shell of, I don't need help, I don't need anybody, I'm gonna do this on my own, and I don't even want to date someone who is in a lower tax bracket. I want them to be in my tax bracket or higher, but I have to show that I'm this strong, independent black woman. We don't talk about that.
Yeah,
that's a problem, because that actually, and now everybody's all want to have this soft girl life, this soft wife life. We weren't taught that growing up as kids. No. We weren't taught to be soft. We were taught to be strong and independent. And have your own. Now we're tired, and then now we come off as this angry black woman, or she's too independent, or who's gonna date her because she doesn't need anybody. Right. Well, none of us really truly need anyone, but we do want someone to give us that comfort, to give us that peace. But it kind of makes it hard trying to transition into that person now, when your whole life has been this, and then you go and
pumping the gas, cutting the grass.
Yes. Then you go and see this dude out here that is well off. And now he's not even choosing the strong, independent woman. Yep. He has the woman with no degree, no education. So it's like, do I need to be the damsel in distress, or do I need to be this strong, independent woman? Damn, what do I need to be?
Well, of course, most dudes do that as a form of control, too.
That's true.
Most not all.
I've seen that.
But some dudes they want a woman that they don't want a woman that can look correctly. They want somebody who they can control. And most dudes, if you take a woman, from here and bring it up to here, and they mind, they can do.
I'm paying, like you said earlier. I'm paying.
And as if you scroll your timeline, and your timeline got some of the same people as my timeline. Some of them have even said that if he's paying 100% of the bills, then he can do X, Y, Z.
Which is wild.
So you got a price tag, is what you're saying, ain't it? But when it comes down to the independent standpoint of it, I'm a type of person. Sometimes I think we got to get the backstory on a lot of these, of the why.
Of why it being so independent.
Why are you so hard? Where did the wall come up? Why are you so independent? And you will find if you sit down and you have a conversation with some of these women, you actually listen to what they're saying. Most of them are not independent because they want to be. They're independent because
they had to be.
Yeah.
They couldn't depend on their own dad.
Right.
They couldn't depend on the child's father. Everybody depends on them for everything. They always had to be the breadwinner. They always had to be the person to plan everything. They always had to be the person to save everybody. So, and then of course, back-to-back disappointment. So of course, y'all get hardened by that. And some men who are weak, they independent woman will intimidate them.
I think that's what it was, intimidation.
Definitely intimidate.
I know a guy used to be, your wall is so up there, and this and this, and you need to bring it. I bet you don't even cry. I'm like, what?
But the way that you slowly start breaking down the wall of the independent women is you be dependent, nigga.
That part.
Be the man that she can depend on. Okay, if she's doing everything herself or something like that, offer to, again, they ain't got nothing to do with financial, but if she does a lot, offer to, hey, you need me to do something for you?
Can I run a couple of errands for you?
Like, you got some errands for you? Start by that. Or she say something like, be the if she get a flat tire, well, y'all hunching, right? She should be able to call you in case of emergency. That ain't got nothing to do with no money, but if she got a flat tire and y'all hunching, she should be able to call you so you can come change the tire. Be dependable. That's how you start breaking that wall down. If you coming to spend the night at a house, why are you passing up the trash can full of trash and not taking the trash out? That's simple stuff. That's simple. If y'all been messing around for a certain amount of time and you just so happen to, take a look inside the car and you see it's dirt everywhere on the carpet, hey, babe, give me the keys to the car. I'm gonna go get it back in real quick. See, when you do simple stuff like that, then she say, oh, okay, y'all can start. Or you standing over the house or something like that, and she might have been tired or whatever, and there's a few dishes in the sink. Wash the dishes.
Okay.
It's just little simple stuff that
you do. It is just simple
stuff.
Simple stuff. Simple things to say that I see you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to be seen.
Yeah. That's all you gotta do.
I see you.
Just be
I see you.
Dependent. And once she feels like, oh, okay, I can kind of do. He's dependable. I can kind of call him for certain. Or I know he got me if something was to happen to me. Then you start seeing her soften up a little bit.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you start reading, pay attention to her body language. Pay attention to her facial expressions. Pay attention to certain things when she's stressed out. Oh, what's up, baby? You good? What happened at work today? Okay. Well, okay. How can I fix this?
And mind you, this is men and women who actually want to be in relationships.
For somebody
this is not somebody you just banging. This is not just somebody that you just hitting and go. This is actually when you are trying to have a committed relationship with someone that you can see that you can prosper and that you can grow with. Yeah, and
start changing your language up. Stop saying I or you and start saying we. Because see, if you start saying we, see, now she gonna know, oh, okay, yeah, we in this together. Yeah, we're a team. Yeah, when she going through something, you know what? Don't even worry. We gonna figure this out. We'll figure it out. And when you say we gonna figure it out, actually figure it out. Like, don't say we gonna figure it out and then you still trying to come up with a game plan 3 months later. figure it out. So again, so if you want to break down the walls of it, and also if you want to break down the walls of independent women, you better have some patience. Because it ain't going to happen overnight.
That's really the key to a lot of stuff. Even being married, because I am divorced now, but I really feel like patience.
Yeah, you got to have some patience.
Be patient.
You definitely got to be patient.
And I'm speaking not just for like the man. I'm speaking for myself as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And also too, ladies, y'all gotta start having patience with me and cause that's gonna take a little time for some people to to come, and again, if a man is showing you that he's trying, don't get frustrated. If he's trying, you need to give him credit for that, because he's trying, because it's hard to find people who give effort. If he's giving you effort and he's trying, hey man, give him some patience too. Give him some grace. Just like you gotta give that woman grace, give that man some grace too. But definitely being dependable and being patient, you'll slowly start breaking that wall down.
And keeping communication open. Yeah. We gotta keep lines of communication
open. Why is it okay for women to give dudes a chance if they have potential? They not be able to afford Ruth Chris right now, but they can afford Cheddar's right now, but later he got the potential in doing everything.
When it comes down to the whole, but did you want to ask that on camera? Oh,
okay. Or just respond to me.
I mean, I just feel like I've dated a lot of potentials and it got me nowhere. But okay, I mean
I'm sorry, I'm almost 50. I'm just saying. I'm gonna need you to actually be somewhere. Now, if you have the potential for millionaire status, billionaire status, something like that, okay. But I'm gonna need you with your 6 figures too, at least. I'm gonna need you to have. I'm not doing potential.
I mean, 6 figures. I mean, this day and age, because it is expensive out here. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I can go to the grocery store and just one bag. Damn, it's $100.
6 figures ain't paying for nothing.
Nah,
and
man,
it's not.
Let's keep it funky, man. Potential is my 20s
and 30s.
Nah, potential is the man got a full-time job. He got his own. He got his home car, his own house. He's paying his own bills. Yeah. He's doing okay. Like he ain't struggling, but he's just not where he want to be. Right. That's potential. Potential is he's doing everything on his own. He's surviving on his own. Right. He's doing decent on his own. However, he does have goals and aspirations that he's working towards, and he's actually hustling to get to his goals and aspirations. That is potential. Potential is not, okay, homie stayed at his mama house and he's been staying at his mama house for the last 5 years and still trying to get people to stream his mixtape.
I know.
That is not potential.
That's not potential.
That is not potential.
No. That is like why you call it.
So but if you got somebody who's trying, if you got somebody who, like I said, if he got a decent job and he got his 401k and he stay on his own, he's managing his own finances. He may not be making 6 figures. He might not. You know what I mean? But if he's managing what he has a home to go to with his own name on the lease. He got groceries in his house. He ain't begging nobody for nothing, or he's not. I mean, even if he's, paycheck to paycheck too. Like
I can't do paycheck.
It's a little slant. It's a little slant.
Right. I don't know.
It's a little slant.
I'm sitting here thinking what you're saying, and I'm just like,
but I don't want to say paycheck to paycheck, but I mean, if he's managing on his own and he has goals and aspirations to do, to evolve from where he's at.
Financially, goals and aspirations.
Yeah, financial goals, career goals, all that. You know what I'm saying? Life just overall. And you see that he's trying to, he's doing what he can to elevate, and he's investing in himself, and he's taking care of himself and taking care of his business. I don't see the problem with getting somebody who has.
So this is what I was going to say with that. Yeah. I would not see an issue with that if I'm cool where I'm at too, and I'm good with, there's more things that I want, I need in life, and if I know that he's not going to be able, even with whatever the career changes he has, if he has the potential and he's doing all the things and he got notes about my birthday and what I like and I enjoy and I know that my income can help get me to where I want to be.
It's up here and up here. I mean, it's some people that's even in marriage to this day.
And y'all have to remember, man. Sometimes, man,
it can balance out somewhere.
Once a woman touch something, y'all have the power to Make it better. You know what I mean? Like, and you may be able to come into this man like and elevate him. It may be an idea you may be able to give him you may be resourceful. Okay. You may have some resources that he just don't have, and he just needed the resources to get where he needed to be. And again, now, not money, but you might know some people who might be able to, that you can refer him to get him to where he need to be. True. And now he's there, and then now y'all building together.
Moving on.
But you know what? There is something else too if you think about it. What? I talk about, this big old age that we're at now. There's some people that have been in their career and they've started businesses or went down different routes, and they may have been at their highs and now they're at their mids to lows and they're trying to come back up.
Yeah.
So, like you said, if you have the potential to get to a certain area, you're not looking for a sugar mama, because there's men out there that's looking for sugar mamas too. Then I do agree with that. But I mean that goes with males and females. I mean, incomes go up and down. This economy's crazy. We make certain decisions with things, and we might not be on our game like we were financially, at one point. But like you said, if you do have the potential, but that living paycheck to paycheck, it's a case by case scenario.
I was gonna
say that's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope. But I mean, some people don't realize, man, being an entrepreneur is not. It's hard, man. Like it's you gonna have your days to where, hey man,
to that.
Yeah, it's being an entrepreneur is not a game, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? I'm approaching in a few months. I'm approaching my 20 years of being a DJ.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Me and Chop, shout to EXO. Man, when we started our DJ company, we started with $1 and a dream. Literally, like, we was doing parties for like $75.
But y'all stay committed.
And then it's been nights where I done damn near cried myself to sleep. Wow. Really trying to make this work.
I understand.
You know what I mean? And thank God that I was always in the, again, with us trying to do that, I was in the middle of being on the road with C and all of them. And everything, all of the connections that I made on the road and stuff like that would be shout to VC too. You know what I'm saying? That one thought, like, I owe my career to like a lot of people who really had my back and really helped put me in certain positions, and I use those connections to get myself to where we need to go. And there's been a lot of times where it might have looked like we was making a lot of money. We wasn't making a lot of money. We just know how to make it look good. Because in the background, like, we really
make it till you make it.
Yeah, I mean, we wasn't really just faking it. It wasn't nobody's business. But yeah, man, being an entrepreneur, man, you're gonna have some nights where you're gonna be like, man, I don't know, dog.
I know.
And if you're not, I'm always say, like, if you ain't willing to bust the bag open, if you ain't willing to go for broke and put your all into it, there's gonna be some days, man, you want to spend your last dollar trying to make this shit work. What we doing?
And that was hard dating like that, huh? Were you dating like that, or you was just?
Yeah, I was. But again, you gotta remember, like, but you know, like, I was a husky of the team out, so I was DJing, so it wasn't hard because I may not have been financially where I needed to be, but I was popular. Yeah, so that kind of, so it counted for something. Yeah, it counted for something. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Popular gets you ass.
No comment. No comment.
Too funny.
Well, I'm so glad that you was able to hang out with the Divas tonight. Yeah. And is there anything else you want to put out there before we?
Follow me on Instagram. You know what? Instagram, TikTok. At Get 'em Husky, GETHUSKEY. I'm pretty sure you're gonna put it on the screen somewhere. Make sure y'all follow my TikTok. I'm starting to do like restaurant review now, and Ashley's my girl idea. She's like, you're really good at doing like restaurant review, and I was like, because I also used to the whole follow me for my life advice. I know that's my slogan. I also used to doing the life advice, and then I started doing, of course, putting the mad shows up and all that stuff. And she was like, you start doing like restaurant reviews, and I started doing restaurant reviews, and this, I ain't gonna lie, it's been hitting.
Are you doing that on TikTok?
Yeah. They've been going. My last 2 restaurant reviews were going stupid.
Wow.
I've been doing that lately, so I can.
Yeah. So shout out to her. I also want to plug her too, man. Follow my girl, the Sharice Nicole. On TikTok. Yeah, she does like a lot of fashion content and stuff like that. And yeah, man, she been holding it down for the for all of the plus size girls, the BBWs, just women period actually. She been holding it down for women's fashion and stuff like that. A lot of companies been reaching out to her.
That's awesome.
And stuff like that. She been doing a lot of Shein collabs and Fashion Nova collabs and stuff like that. So but yeah, outside of here, like I said, just run my mashups up on TikTok, run my content up, and yeah, I'm whenever y'all need me to come back.
Definitely. Thank you. Well, until next time, y'all, sip and spill with the Down South Divas.
Thank y'all. So tonight, the Divas was sipping on 19 Crimes, Cali Red by Snoop Dogg.